Here we are at Mount Titlis, going up in the cable car. Why do you think it's so popular with Indians?
First of all, obviously, Bollywood did us a good favor. This was the initial spark that got the place popular. But in the end, I think it's because we are so innovative. We actually have so many new attractions every other year that it just is worth going back and back again.
So, what's new? What can one expect?
So the highest suspension bridge in Europe is actually a must-see now. Please be assured all the attractions are open. So 365 days you can explore Titlis. All the attractions. Come down to the middle station for some nice lunch or the other way around. And in summer also you can explore the beautiful nature scenery around Trubsee. As earlier, the better. This is number one rule. If you come at 8:30 when the gondola start leaving from Engelberg, you will be 100% sure to have the mountain almost for yourself.
And there we have
India!
Yes! Hello everyone. I'm so glad you're joining us on this magical journey in Switzerland. After Lux, Neil and I went to Lucerne, and of course no trip to Lucerne is complete unless you visit one of the most popular mountain peaks for all of us, Mount Titlis. And to go to Mount Titlis, we went to the little town of Engelberg. And if you want to know all about how to reach here, what to do, what are the best things to do in Titlis, how do you enjoy it to the fullest, then who else is better to tell us about it than Sheila from Mount Titlis? And you know what? This time we actually recorded in the cable car on the way up to Mount Titlis. And I'm sure you'll enjoy it as much as we did recording it. So let's go. Here we are at Mount Titlis, going up in the cable car. Sheila is here with me, and we are going to one of the most popular attractions, excursions for Indians who come here to enjoy snow all year round. Sheila, we have Engelberg in the background, and this is an amazing journey. Titlis is always popular. So, whether it's the first time, second time, third time to Titlis, or to Switzerland, or to Engelberg and Lucerne, people keep coming and keep enjoying it. Why do you think it's so popular with Indians?
First of all, obviously, Bollywood did us a good favor. This was the initial spark that got the place popular. But in the end, I think it's because we are so innovative. We actually have so many new attractions every other year that it just is worth going back and back again. And as you know, Titlis is like a must-see attraction for first-timers in Switzerland. So therefore, we can fascinate a lot of people, catch them, hook them, and make them come back for many more times.
You mentioned Bollywood. Is the Kajol and Shah Rukh cutout still standing up at Titlis?
It's still outside, yes. Maybe they need a little makeover, a little makeup.
True.
Within the next few months, but they are still there and can be taken.
Yeah, maybe we
pictures.
need another movie to come up there and do something else, right? Because there's so much to do. Sheila, someone who's been to Titlis 15 years back and is coming back now, I think there's a lot that has changed. Sometimes people think, oh, I've been to Switzerland, but it's not the same the next year or in 5 years. Similarly, you think, I've been to Mount Titlis, but you've been there 15 years back. There's a lot that has changed. So what's new? What can one expect?
So what is the main new attractions that we already have?
For the last 10,
Titlis
15
Cliff
years.
Walk.
Yes.
So the highest suspension bridge in Europe is actually a must-see now. Obviously, the Titlis Rotter, the rotating gondola, is still existing. But now you can enjoy, apart from the glacier cave, also the Titlis Cliff Walk. What is cool, all the attractions are super close together. So when you did the cliff walk, you can hop on the ice flyer, do the glacier park activities, play in the snow, come back up, and have a wonderful, wholeheartedly meal in one of our restaurants. I'm super happy to announce that we will open a new FIT restaurant in 2 days. And also, there will be a new group restaurant coming up next year. So, already for the people who are planning to come summer 2026, we have the newest facilities, super nice infrastructure, and we keep improving the experience for the guest.
And in summer, you have the new tower that comes up as well. That should be ready somewhere in June.
Correct. People can enjoy that from June 5th already. So, in the middle of the Indian peak season. But please don't forget, it's also worth coming a little bit later. So, if you decide to maybe have a nice fall holidays, you can see all the different colors around, but still experience the snow on the top. I would say this is my personal favorite season, and you have the best culinary food, also local food, because we are able to hunt also deers here. So we will produce a lot of really nice deer specialities for you in fall.
Wow. So, how many restaurants on the top now?
So on the top for this winter, it's gonna be the remaining 3. In summer, we will get Titlis Tower Joseph's restaurant. And then we will start actually rebuilding the new peak station.
Okay.
So what happens then? We move all the restaurants down to Trubsee. They are already in construction or done. So the new hub will be Trubsee Middle Station for you guys. So therefore, please be assured all the attractions are open. So 365 days you can explore Titlis. All the attractions. Come down to the middle station for some nice lunch, or the other way around. And in summer also you can explore the beautiful nature scenery around Trubsee.
So, in terms of gastronomy, Titlis will have about 5 restaurants in summer.
In total, I would say more. I think next year it should be like 7.
7 restaurants on the mountain.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Almost all of them belong to Titlis cableways. That there are some far away, little chalet-like. But we do have a really good group restaurant also with Indian cuisine, catered by Gourmindia. So very authentic Indian flavors, but also for FITs, Indian clients who wish to
Try
eat.
different cuisine. Yeah.
Yes, or also Indian. We have both.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we have Italian, Swiss, we have some Thai curries,
Oh,
we
wow.
have also Alpine fine dining. This has a little bit of a Swedish influence to it. But also we do have some of our best sellers in Indian cuisine for FIT available.
And I've seen a lot of the Europeans also like to taste the Indian food.
Definitely.
So it's something to look forward to on top of Mount Titlis. It's something you can't forget.
That is right.
So tell me, Sheila, what are the ways to go up, and how long does it take to reach there? So typically people either stay in Lucerne, like we did today. We were in Lucerne. We took the train to Engelberg, which was hardly an hour, very easy.
40
and
minutes.
It was 40 minutes. And it's on the hour every hour, so 9, 10, 10, 10, and we had the train. Of course, you should look up the timetable when you're traveling. Take the train, come to Engelberg, and you can actually even walk to the Titlis station and take the cable car and go up. So how do you go up from Engelberg?
So first of all, let me add that from next year on, 2026 December, we have twice an hour connection from Lucerne to Engelberg. That's a huge pro for us. When you reach Engelberg station, you can either walk the 10 minutes you said, or you can take the free public transport bus. So what you do then, you board the train, you come directly to the Titlis Valley station, get your ticket, hop on, and within 30 minutes, 35, you will reach the top. So from 1,000 meters above sea level, you will reach 3,000 meters above sea level in only 30 minutes, which is great, super effective. You only have to change one time in between. Now we are sitting in the Titlis Express gondola, super comfortable. We can sit, it's warm, and then you change for the last 5 minutes of your ride to the Titlis Rotair, the rotating gondola, and you reach the peak station.
Yeah.
Okay,
we're talking of the Titlis Express now. A little note that each of the express gondolas has a flag of the country, right? And it is a good idea to keep spotting till, of course, you see the India flag. So we will look for it once we are going up. In fact, I'm trying to see if I can spot one. I did see, of course, Switzerland, and I saw Georgia even, but I have to yet see the India flag up there, but I'm sure we'll catch it. How many of these gondolas do you have?
So I would say we have around 150 gondolas. Not all of them are out all the time, but we do have a transport capacity from 2,400 people per hour. So this gondola fits 8 people, and you will be up in no time.
So in the smaller gondola, the Titlis Express, 8 people can go in at one time, and then when you reach the top and you have the famous rotating gondola, of course we'll take that when we reach the station. That's almost 75 people out there in one gondola. Something to look forward to.
Exactly. And you have the best view because you will be turning around, seeing the alpine scenery from every angle.
So we are at the first station here, right? We don't get off here.
No, but you can. So what I usually
He's gotten out.
like to show people.
Are we getting off?
No,
But they
they
are
have
out.
to go in.
Neil,
Get in again.
Neil, get in. Upar. Aja. Sheila, we were at Trubsee. We didn't get down, of course. We are going up to the next station. What can you expect at Trubsee? This is where you said all the restaurants will move
That is
eventually.
true. So it is our hub for activities and F&B, which means culinary delights. So in winter we do have the Snow X Park in Trubsee. You will see it showing up on the right-hand side right away.
Here we are.
Over there. The ski experience also,
Yes,
snow
photo.
tubing you have here. The beautiful lake that is now covered in ice.
Yes.
That is offering in summer free rowing boat tours. You can just grab one of the rowing boats and explore the lake on your own. Obviously, a lot of hiking trails. We have a zip line going on here as well. So everything active can be done in Trubsee. We do have one self-service restaurant and also 2 a la carte in winter, plus a group restaurant. In summer, it will be 1 a la carte, 2 group restaurant, 1 self-service, but also just stay on the terrace, have a drink, enjoy the sun in your face. That is what is giving you the mountain vibes.
And that is the name of the lake, Trubsee. That's what gives it the name.
Trub means actually not clear.
Oh.
But this means that there is a lot of minerals inside. It's not dirty.
Right.
It's very blue when you see it, but this is because of the minerals inside.
Amazing. And the station gets the name from the lake.
That is
Trubsee.
correct. Yeah.
Great.
Same name.
Right. And we are going up now, so it'll take us another 15 minutes to reach the next station, maybe?
Maybe 10.
Okay.
And then you change to the Titlis Roter. So you get out there, within a few meters you are in the Roter station. It's all in the same building and you get up from there.
So Sheila, for someone who's trying to make the most out of a day at Titlis, would you recommend to take the first cable car up? What time would that start? And what should one be mindful of? When is the last one? Because you don't want to be stuck up there on the mountain. So what's the last time that the cable car comes down?
I'm glad you're asking, Sunila, because sometimes people really have
They get
issues
lost,
or come
right?
too late to us and cannot explore the full beauty of what we have to offer. So always, number one, as earlier, the better. This is number one rule. If you come at 8:30 when the gondola start leaving from Engelberg, you will be 100% sure to have the mountain almost for yourself. Best would be to go all the way in the top and stop in Trubsee on the way back.
Right.
If you come a little bit later, it's also advisable that you stop in Trubsee first, get out, keep going, and then go all the way down. You are completely free. The last gondola from the top down is at 5 o'clock already. That means we are not letting people after 4 o'clock enter from Engelberg.
Okay.
Obviously, because you will be up 4:30, 4:40, you have 20 minutes. On the top, this is not even enough time to go to the ice flyer and back. That's why.
And there we have
India.
Yes.
Nice.
It's always feels so nice to see your country out there, even on the gondola, on the cable car, right? So like you were saying, I think it does make a lot of sense. Try and take the earliest cable car. not after 4, but why would you want to go that late? You would probably, I would say by lunchtime or by 2 at least, try and go up there. So you get the best of the snow. If you can't come in early,
Yeah.
then at least by afternoon you should be up there. And like you said, go straight up, enjoy all the activities, then come down, have a nice meal at Trubsee, and then go down. But I like your other idea as well. If you come in late, stay first in Trubsee, enjoy a meal, and then go up. So at least there are lesser crowds out there.
Exactly. You need to be smart and move around. Peak season, peak time is between 10 and 11 arrival. So everything you can do before is great. If you only come at 1 o'clock, it's also great. But if you come early, you have more from the day.
And Sheila, of course, there are attractions out there. We mentioned the glacier, the cave that we have, the tower that is being built, the cliff walk, and then you have the ice flyer as well. But we also have a shop up there, don't we?
We do have a souvenir shop, and that will be moved also to Trubsee. So
Okay.
all the shopping facilities will be in Trubsee from next season on. Whenever this podcast probably is out,
Yes.
you can already shop in Trubsee. So you have not only restaurants and activities, but also shopping in Trubsee with a lot of souvenirs. You can buy Christmas ornaments, you can buy hats, you can buy things for your kids to play with. You have everything you can imagine.
And you want to take back, something from Titlis, then that's a great shop to go to and
Exactly.
really have something from there. I'm already seeing people skiing out here. So let's talk a little bit of skiing. This slope is for advanced skiers, I'm assuming.
Yes, so you can see the poles have little colored tips.
Yeah.
This one is red, for example. Red is intermediate. We have blue, which is beginner friendly, red intermediate, and black really experienced skiers. So in Titlis we have mostly red and black slopes, meaning we are an advanced skier resort. And if you want to learn to ski, do it in Engelberg, in Brunni, or also with the My First Ski Experience offer that we have in Trubsee for the guests to learn skiing in 1 hour only.
And that's what we saw at the snow park. That would be my first ski experience, which is like
Yes.
a great thing to do, right? And from what time would that start, Sheila?
I think they start around 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Yes.
But this would be, from December to about March.
Also opening now on 13th of December.
Okay.
So mid-December you are sure to go and should be available until end of March, middle of April.
That was Sheila telling us all about Titlis, and I'm sure you're convinced that it is a year-round destination. Even in winter, you can go and enjoy the snow and, of course, have your first ski experience if you want to. I really enjoyed my time, so did Neil. We had a blast out there with all the fun activities, the snowmobiles, the food was amazing. It was just a magical trip, no matter how many times you've been up to Mount Titlis. And yes, don't forget to take a stroll in Engelberg town if you're not staying there. If you're staying there, then enjoy it by the evening as well. But if not, take your time, walk around the beautiful town of Engelberg, and then head back to Lucerne. We will, of course, move ahead in this journey, and we'll see you again on the next episode of Where to Next.